How's it going, everyone? The first Descendant is dropping in just a few days. To reiterate, the preloads for the game do go live tonight, and I would highly recommend you to jump on that if you do want to play the game when it does drop. July the 2nd, midnight Pacific time, 3 a.m. Eastern, and hopefully, I'm gonna say this over and over again, hopefully, because I see this potentially being a problem. I foresee that this game is going to have a lot of interest right out the gate, and I could see a good old, we are sorry about the server issues, we had not anticipated this level of interest. Well, I'm telling you guys right now, I am anticipating a healthy level of interest for the game, so get your preload going, and at least be a little mindful that there might be server issues. But obviously with the first Descendant, a big emphasis is the variety of Descendants that you can play as, all of them having a healthy level of depth and nuance to them, and utilizing all of them in action is going to be a big component of the game. In this video, I want to highlight 5 of those Descendants that you're going to be able to play as. A lot of information is on their official page, so let's talk about them. So let's get right into it, and right off the top we have Lepic. He is a DPS, a dealer who uses grenades to attack, clears the battlefield with his tactical prosthetic arm and grenades, which boast a powerful performance. Its passive skill is available as close call. There's a chance of surviving fatal damage during battle. You've got grenade as his first active skill, throws a grenade forward at the enemy. You've got Singular, and Overclock increases all skill attack and adds a burn effect to grenade and overkill for a set duration. Traction Grenade throws a traction grenade forward to pull the enemies within range, and then you also have Overkill, fires a powerful shell at the enemy. The shell is maintained at the landing point for a set period of time, inflicting constant damage. And then the Descendants will also have its exclusive equipment and ability. You have the Arc Drive Tactical Prosthetic Arm. The Arc Drive Tactical Prosthetic Arm is a device created to compensate for the Descendants' loss of limb and is linked. Direct transmission of brain cells allowed the Descendants to use it like their own limbs. It's also linked to their arc, helping manifest a variety of abilities. Among them, Lepic's exclusive prosthetic arm has been designed to infuse explosive arch into rounds and grenades, and also enables him to fire concentrated when he focuses his mind. Then we have one of the more popular characters in Ajax, a tanker who utilizes void energy. He leads the team with a force field that protects allies while deflecting enemy attacks. Descendant attribute is non-attribute. Event Horizon is his passive skill. Acquires void energy after using skills. When the void energy reaches its maximum amount, it enhances skills and grants additional effects. Then we have Orbit Barrier as his active skill, creates a shield in front of Ajax. Durability increases proportionally to Ajax's HP and defense. Then you have Void Walk, leaps into the air and lands into the ground to strike nearby enemies, stunning them as well. Expulsion strikes enemies nearby and knocking them back. And then you also have Hypercube, creates a dome-shaped shield. Durability increases proportionally to Ajax's HP and defense. Then we have the Rally Mark V Void Energy Battlesuit as his exclusive equipment and ability. The Rally Mark V Void Energy Battlesuit, named after Rally, the first ever Descendant, is a military suit developed to explore the void. A decade later, these suits may be outdated, but is the only remaining suit of this series. It is the perfect equipment for the Descendant known as Ajax, despite it being defective. Although the suit was damaged, it had absorbed enough void energy for Ajax to allow him to manipulate the void energy adeptly. By incorporating into his own spatial theories and arch, it may have been the cause of Ajax's mishap in the void, but now is a shield that provides powerful barriers and channels kinetic energy. That is Ajax. Then we have Viessa, another character that's been getting quite a lot of interest. She acts as the debuffer, a debuffer who uses chill at will. She uses chill to freeze enemies in place, unleashing cold snap-like attacks as she weaves her way between them. There's going to be one character that using it in conjunction with the other Descendants, which is a core component of the game, but it's going to be especially advantageous with her. Her passive skill is the Ice Sphere, creates an ice sphere floating around her body when inflicting enemies with the Ice Shackle effect. Proportional to the effect stage, the Ice Sphere will automatically fly towards nearby enemies and deal damage to the target and its surrounding. For Frost Shards is her active skill. Her first active skill fires an exploding ice beam, inflicting damage and ice shackles around the arena. Then you have Frost Road, increasing running speed and shield, and creates ice sheets on the ground where Viessa stands. When enemies come into contact with these ice sheets, they are inflicted with Ice Shackle. And then you have Cold Snap, releases an arc of cold air in front, inflicting damage and Ice Shackle. And then you have Blizzard, creates a snowstorm that explodes over time, inflicting damage and Ice Shackle on enemies caught within it. Then she has the refrigerant release drones. The Arch refrigerant release drone is a battle subsystem modified specifically for VS. It uses thermal sensors to automatically track down and attack the Vulgus who become colder than their surroundings, i.e. enemies that have been attacked by Viessa. The drone is linked to Viessa, and when Viessa uses her abilities, the drone is summoned automatically, and the drone technologies have been researched to enhance Viessa's battle capabilities. The very first fruit of such efforts was the Arch refrigerant release drone. Since then, it became possible to link it to other Descendants to dedicated drones and turrets, and Viessa would sometimes joke that she was what started the drone technology in the first place. Then we have Jaber. Jaber is a utility dealer, a utility-type DPS who uses turrets, summons turrets for assault and recovery, respectively. When the turrets are enhanced by multi-purpose guns, he can fight more efficiently throughout. You have turret sync, attack increases when assault turret and medical turret are both summoned. That's his passive skill. Then for the active skills, he does have the assault turret, summons an assault turret to attack the enemy. If enhanced, it launches attacks into a nearby area. Medical turret summons a medical turret to heal allies and distract enemies. If enhanced, it restores mana as well. Then you have the multi-purpose gun, changes gun to a multi-purpose gun. If hit by a multi-purpose gun, turret enters in enhanced state. And then reactive recalls all summoned turrets and inflicts powerful damage to nearby enemies. After using total recall, you enter overhaul state, where turrets are summoned in their enhanced states. And then for his exclusive equipment, you have the sensitive electronic network system developed to fully utilize Jaber's ability to send and receive electronic signals using his arc. This system is a formidable electronic warfare device designed to collect all electronic signals within the range of Jaber's Arch and relay them directly to his brainwaves, allowing his response to be less than 0 milliseconds. In particular, due to their unique versatility and responsiveness, dedicated turrets utilizing this system are used in various battle missions. The use of multi-purpose guns that amplify Arch signals gives him an advantage even against a large group of Vulgus. And finally, for this video, I do want to highlight Sharon. She is a close-range dealer, an assassin-type melee dealer with electric arch. Using camouflage, she can close the distance to her enemies whenever she desires and ambush enemies anytime, anywhere. Her passive skill is the Assassinator. Damage increases when attacking enemy that is not attacking Sharon. Killing enemies with a skill in ambush state resets cooldown for active camouflage as well. Her active skills include the cutoff beam, attacks enemy with electric blade to deal damage and inflict them with electrocute effect. Then we have Dimension, hides from enemies when attacking or using skills. Active camouflage state ends immediately regardless of the time remaining. When active camouflage state ends, Sharon enters ambush mode, increasing damage of the next attack. Then she has impact rounds, launches bullet and explosives forwards from the arm to stun enemies. And finally, the flash short sword targets enemies within aiming range and throws multiple knives to attack them. Knives explode to inflict enemies with damage and an electrocute effect. Her exclusive equipment and ability is the Arch Drive full body prosthetic. From the planning stage, the experimental full body prosthetic technology was controversial. The Arch Drive was originally designed to replace the lost body part, so the idea of attaching it to an entire body raised ethical concerns about prolonging the suffering of the wounded who were effectively dead to utilize them as weapons of war. But for Sharon, this was a minor concern. Rather, she was constantly demanding physically taxing heavy weapons, new technologies, and firmware upgrades, controlling her body prosthetic with only her arch and sheer willpower. So those are 5 of the Descendants that you are going to be able to play as. Again, the game in total has 19 Descendants for you to utilize, and I'm sure this is going to be something that they can expand upon. You've got your base Descendants and then also the ultimate Descendants as well. We'll highlight the other Descendants in the future video, but wanted to highlight 5 Descendants that are getting a lot of attention. Again, that's Lepic, Ajax, Viessa, Jaber, and Sharon. First Descendant does drop on July the 2nd. The preloads will be going live tonight at midnight. I would highly recommend you to jump on that ASAP, but bear in mind that even if you do preload, we didn't expect this game to have this much interest and we're working on server constraints. I feel like that is a message we could see on their social channels at some point in regards to this game. But that is going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Out of these 5 characters, which one are you the most excited to check out? I think I'm going to be more of an Ajax guy. Ajax is, you know, that big shield that I can definitely vibe with, but I imagine a lot of people are going to also enjoy playing as Sharon if you are more into an assassin role. But that is going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.